biggest thing in my wrestling career, and more so the reason being because it was Harley Race that said they ought to do it. So a lot of respect for Mr. Harley Race. To me, the greatest champion there ever was. I mean, he could be good, bad. He could be in between. He could wrestle all night. He could get it right just whenever need be. I mean, just to me, the best. I mean, Briscoes, Funks, Flair. I mean, they were all great. And just to be, be able to mention your name in that category, there again, blessed. Thanks to the fans. Thanks to promoters. Thanks to Harley. I just there again. I mean, I was in a big angle in Memphis. Jerry Lawler never had his head shaved. I hit under the ring for 6 hours under there. Come out and did that. So, I mean, as far as all that stuff goes, I do have a couple of claims to fame. Whether they be recognized or not, wrestling fans know.
Oh, big time. Same to same. And I definitely want to talk about shaving Lawler's head. But, beating Harley Race for the NWA Championship, you were so over at that point. They kind of say, one of the best baby faces of all time is Tommy Rich. Can you just kind of talk about what that means? Like, how were you able to kind of grasp all the hearts and the minds of the fans and really be like that top baby face that everybody loves?
Because that's true. That's true. I didn't have to put on no act. Because when I first come to Atlanta, which when I started in Tennessee, signing autographs and stuff, that I just enjoyed doing that. I was 18 years old and thought that was as good as a box of chocolates, somebody want my autograph. And then when I went to Georgia, Mr. Barnett told me, he said, Tommy, my boy, he said, part of your job is out there hugging babies, kissing mamas, and signing autographs. Well, I didn't have no problem with it, So, and come to Georgia, I was 19, and shoot, come in here and I used to, when I started, we'd do Chattanooga TV, and after TV, we'd go over to Nick Goulis's cousin's place and eat and watch Georgia Championship Wrestling. Dirty Dick Slater and Bob Orton Jr., they were the tag team champions. Wrestling 2 was there. It was all great talent. I always come to Georgia because of 17. And when I went, I was yes or no, sir, and had most respect for everybody I wrestled and listened and learned. I mean, Wahoo McDaniels, one of the best baby faces in the world, I just had and wrestled against the best too, King Kong Mosca, Blackjack Lanza, Bobby Heenan, Baron Von Raschke, Bruiser Brody wrestled with him. I can go on all day. Austin Idol teamed up with him. Wrestled Bob Backlund in Augusta, Georgia, beat Harley Race in Augusta, Georgia. I got to wrestle the cream of crop, the best of the best, and I listened to every one of them, and I'm so thankful I did because, I never had a problem with any of them. Anything anybody was asked to do, we always did, and so I'm very respectful of that, and that's the reason I love old school so much too, I guess, because I just grew up in it.
It's awesome to kind of be associated with all those guys and be associated as kind of the true baby face of all those guys and kind of stand out above everybody, as being so loved. But how come the NWA title run was basically a 4-day title run, you lose it back to Harley Race? How come it wasn't a longer run?
Well, you'd have to ask the bosses that, but my take on it would be that staying in Georgia because the trips were close, I was home every night and could hit Stewart Avenue and, run the streets. And I didn't care nothing about traveling around. I had everything I wanted in Georgia, and it was a great honor to get that belt. I was young. Needless to say, everybody knew I drank, partied, and I wasn't ready for the responsibility because that takes a lot of responsibility. I've seen Harley be in Augusta, drive to Atlanta, catch a flight from there to Texas, from there to Florida, and they probably knew that I'd miss a couple of flights here and there, and the world champion couldn't miss flights or you can't miss shows, and which I always made my shows, but I mean, to be honest with you, I couldn't tell you. It's an honor to be in that class. Would I love to have it longer? Yeah, I would, but I did hold it. So as far as that goes, I did it.